See over there? What's up with it? 11/26. What is this, September? September the 19th. Tuesday. Emperor King Amir Khan. Back in the building, baby. Check this out, baby. They won't let me go on Facebook. They blocked me. So I couldn't go live, so I got to do this shit again. So it don't matter. I'll do it this way. They're probably gonna block this shit too. It's alright though. Cause we finna unite. We finna get together, baby. It's going good right now. Let me fill my cup up with some water real quick and I'll be right back. Since my camera's kinda dirty, I need a towel so I can clean that. I don't see nothing. Hold on. See if I can clean this real quick. Spit up there, man. A little spittle. Get a little spittle. Get that spittle off of your eye. Somebody threw a little spittle right on your eye. Y'all don't realize what the fuck is going on. Cause you got spittle all on your shit. Spittle, spittle, spittle. Get my cup out. All right, baby. Let's get this shit on the show. All right. Told y'all it's time to get. It's time to get on swole, baby. I can't see nothing. Can y'all see something? I'm still kind of like on my 90-day fast, baby. You know what I mean? I'm still getting it in. I'm gonna take it off the auto. Maybe that. Nah, the sun just bright. Let me see if I can fix it. Get my little baby charge on. And that's how you charge up right there, baby. So now I'm charged up, and now we can get this in. My peoples, y'all know what time it is. We should be focused on unity. Because in times like this, when you don't know what's being plotted for your future, when you have seen your past, you must come together immediately, or you'll be still in the same position when they came for you before. Unity is the key. It must happen now. Your pages are being blocked. You think the message goes somewhere, but it only shows on your page, and they let it go out probably like 15 times, and then they block it. You thinking your communications are free. They're not. They're moving your communications around this way and that way and this way and that way. We gotta understand, people, what time it is. As you see with the blues, they're showing you on your television all around you. You have accepted the game. You cannot go into the game and try to play the game when you have accepted the game. Now you must show that you're not accepting the game and you're turning the game down because the game is not fair. Anytime something is not fair, that's when the righteous must rise up. And in this game, he just flew right over here, just over here. That's why he turned and went that way. You could have been flew over there. Why you fly over here? This is the game, peoples. It's a frequency game. Their lights is going out. And they need you to be their sacrifices. They want your light. Now what you must do is make sure that you have an abundance of light. So much light that the light blinds. You see what I'm saying? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, right there. So much light that the light blinds your opponents. They cannot see. Even the vision in front of them is blinded by the strength of your light. But if you continue to eat the meats, and if you continue to defile the body with the alcohol and all this shit they got out here, you have to eat natural. That's your defense system, and it's more powerful than you think. That's why you went into slavery in the first place, because your light was so powerful, they could not handle your light. You drove them into the hills with your light. And your light had to do with your vibration, the drinking of pure water, an abundance of happiness, pure happiness all day, every day. That was the theme of the day, happiness. To give it and charge it and to have abundance of it, because that is the thing that charges the mind, the soul, and body, and is directly connected to the Most High. You know that negativity is not connected to the Most High. Negativity is not connected to the Most High. It's connected to something else. And something else wants the power of the happiness of the Most High, but cannot attain it because it has been kicked out. So, it wants something just as powerful as that positivity energy. But the only thing next to it is negative energy. To reverse the polarities of positive will be the negative energy. And that's why the planet is in a negative state, because that is what they're surviving off of. You take your energy back. You take your light back by saying no more. No more alcohol. No more soda pop. No more candy. Let me just go natural. Let me go natural to build my power, to build my mind, and to create a natural seed. You see what I'm saying? So, we have the power to regenerate and to recharge. But you cannot follow the principles that was given to you. You have to deny everything that was made by retarded seeds. They made shit to benefit them, not the original body. But the only thing that was left for you, for the original body, the original spirits, was right here in front of you. The leaves, the grass, the fruits, the vegetables. That's what was left for you. But if you don't go for it before the world is industrialized, and you don't go get you some farmland, and you don't focus everything on farmland, because in order to get it, every focus must be on farmland. So that means if the people must sell their property and go purchase farmland, get together with some brothers and sisters and go purchase farmland, you will lose this here thing that you have going on. If you look at the story, say you have lost now. Think of somebody taking your original mind from you and replacing it with something like this. Now they're after your melanin. They're after your melanin. Why? Because they know they can take one, marry in, and still have some, and then keep that melanin flowing, because the melanin goes a long way. And they can keep that flowing through them. You have the power in your melanin. Inside of you, you have that power. But if you don't believe that you have the power to do things that's out of this world, then those things will never manifest. You are a supernatural being. You are a light solar being. The sun. Where's it at? What's the sun at? Oh, the sun is right there. How y'all doing? But the sun is your food. It regenerates. It cycles through you when you close your eyes and meditate. When you charge it up with happiness, that sun, when charged up with happiness, it regenerates and it powers you up so you have a forever lasting body. Everlasting. You understand me? It's a super body. It goes for a long time. As you can see, I'm 38. 38. I don't look 38. Do I look 38? Without the beard? I don't look 38. I look about what? If I cut the beard, I look about 15. You be like, how old are you? About 15 years old? I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I wish, huh? Ah! Anyway, people, get in shape before it's too late. Y'all know what time it is. We ain't got time to play. We want to get out here and unite. Get down south and get some of that farmland. Remember, the people don't want to sell you the land. You feel what I'm saying? So, we're going to have to go find the people who's willing to sell. There's a few out there that's willing to sell. We got to get it, people. About that time, we need buses. We need homes on wheels, houses on wheels, and we need them headed in the direction of each individual farm base, home base, whatever you want to call it, home away from home, the new home. And that's what time it is, people. Whew, yeah. What time it is, people? We ain't got time to play no game. We have to say to ourselves, people, we have to say, what will hurt our opponents? What will damage them that we can use mentally? What will damage our opponents? And my thing is that eating healthy would damage our opponents. Flushing our colons out will damage our opponents. Having black love for each other will damage our opponents. Putting all of our income into one pot will damage our opponents. You see what I'm saying? All the NFL and the NBA players coming out of the league will damage our opponents. Taking your entertainment, being an entertainment slave away from them will damage our opponents. All of the entertainment people, all your money, when you make your money, it comes back to the family into one income, will damage our opponents. Living below our means, having the thoughts that I don't want to be famous, I don't want to be living good if all my peoples ain't living good. Having that thought attached to your mind. If my people's living in the hood, then I'm living in the hood. Let me sell this mansion, let me sell all this shit. Well, fuck it, let me move my people in my mansion. Everybody come to the mansion. You live right here. This your house too. I can fit 50 men. Yep, y'all right here. So getting that type of information, that charge up, that God light, that raw light, you know what I'm saying? Getting that right there will damage our opponents. First, you want to damage them, and you want to bring them out. And then put the cameras on them and watch the demon show itself like it's doing already. So if they're already showing your face, it's time to pull the carpet off of them. How do you do this? Black love is the cure for the black family. Keep it black and get darker. Have more darker and darker and darker seeds. Only you, the people, can have these children, these dark, dark, dark children. You can do it. Put your money together and let the community raise the children. And let's work and put all of our information together. Come out of the matrix and create what you can and know that you can create. It is that time. Just think in your mind, what can I do to damage my opponent? What would damage my opponent? What will damage my opponent? You see what I'm saying? Silence will damage your components. Silence. Well, I got a phone call coming in, people. Let me see what it's going to do. Hold on. They tried to call in the right time because I was finna go in on y'all. We only got like 5 minutes left on this video. But, that's them calling. You need the job? You want the job? Yeah, I want the job, fool. I need it because my people need the money. So let's get it and let's put it in. Having the mentality that was yours is mine and what's mine is yours would damage your opponent. Would damage your opponent. Having the mentality that we don't believe in nothing material. We give no honor or value, nothing material as a black nation will damage your opponents. Will damage your opponents. Being honest, telling the truth to your family will damage your opponents. Getting rid of all your religions and coming into one will damage your opponents. Believing that unity is the cure will damage your opponents. These are the things that will damage your opponents. Taking your children out of school and teaching them, homeschooling them through the community will damage your opponents. Making your house into a BAP center, a BAP house, a learning house will damage your opponents. Buying and fixing up cars and selling them will damage your opponents. Getting on the grind with your people will damage your opponents. Understand and understand what I am saying. These are the things that will damage your opponents. Speaking back and forth to your family members without giving your opponents none of your voice, life source energy will damage your opponents. So by coming together in unity and cutting the frequency of being next to your opponents who is living off of your energy will damage your opponents. Never having anger of any type of anger will damage your opponents. That's their food. You being mad is their food. You being happy, they hate it. And they will kill you for it. Overstand and understand this. Truly happy with the pure entities flowing through your body, not the ancestors of the one who took you flowing through your body, trying to be black, but they can't, but they can spiritually get in when you let them in. Entertainers in front of the crowds, all those screams and voices rolling through your body, through your heart chakra. You'd probably run fast as hell if the whole crowd was melanated, screaming for you. You'd probably have superpowers on the field just because your family is in the crowd screaming. Go, go. It's a different type of energy. Overstand and understand this, people. You have to, mandatory, unite. Unite. Think tanks instead of debates. Think tanks instead of debates. Think tanks instead of debates. Live think tanks instead of debates will damage your opponents. Working the mail system, sending letters to each other, will damage your opponents. All of these things will damage your opponents. Do you want to be a revolutionary? Lose weight. Get as slim as you can get. Eat healthy. And your opponents will hate you. Teach all your children martial arts. All the arts. Learn every art on the planet. Combine them and teach them. Will damage your opponents. Overstand and understand. All these things will damage your opponents. Did I leave anything out? Did I miss something? Getting in shape will damage your opponents. If I didn't do this ever and I punched you, wouldn't be as strong as me doing this for 15 years when I punch you in the face. You understand what I'm saying? Get in shape, people. Get out there with that sun, because it's going to be sunny for a long time. We got to handle some business. Mr. Tulsa, Oklahoma, we got to handle some business. Y'all know what time it is, man. So I need y'all to prepare for earthquakes. Prepare for tornadoes. Prepare for the volcanoes. Prepare, my peoples. Prepare for all that. But while you're preparing for that, stay focused on the game. Understand what I'm saying? My brothers and sisters. Peace, love, and light. And I'm up out of here. Y'all work with that right there.